Number 4, to be reformed is to believe the sovereign God elects, dun, 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 the word no one likes, not even most Presbyterians, second only to total depravity. Anyway, God elects us before the foundation of the world. Yeah, you know. This is such a great idea, and we get caught up on double predestination. We lose the power of the fact that the Reformed teaching of Calvin on election wasn't meant to make people feel that they could be disowned, but was made to help them feel confident and secure, right? Because God has claimed you, nothing can take that back. Because you can't even reach out and accept. You can't even reach out your hand to take the gift God gives. This is what we believe as Presbyterians, right? You can't take the gift back. Too bad. It's your gift. You're God's child, like it or not. Like it or not. Why? Because I was praying for you before you were ever born. I knew you when I knit you together in your mother's womb, right? This idea of election, I think the way it speaks to the 21st century is it says to people who believe they are replaceable, right? That they are irreplaceable. The people who think they are replaceable, that they are irreplaceable. People who think that they're not worthy of love, that they're loved, that they're claimed unconditionally. In a world where people are left behind in all sorts of horrible ways, Reformed theology emphasizes that God's children will never be left behind, no matter what. And I'm using the left behind in quotes to criticize Tim LaHaye's book series, which is the most best-selling book series of any book series in the history of publications in the world. Okay? So Reformed theology offers not just a minor tweak to some of the mainline Christian-y ideas that circulate around the globe. It is absolutely antithetical to the message that says, if you don't do X, Y, and Z, you will be left behind. It says there's nothing you can do that can separate yourself from the love of God in Jesus Christ our Lord. Nothing. We take that seriously. But you know what? I have to put this back on us and not just out back. So we know better than Tim LaHaye. Where's our books? Right? Where's my book? What are we doing to get the word out that you are not left behind? Get the word out to people who feel left behind. You are not left behind. You might think you're left behind. You might feel left behind. You might be left behind in any number of ways in this world. But the reality that can transform everything else, is you haven't been left behind because you are known and claimed and loved by God no matter what. This sounds like basic theology, and it is. But it's basic, but it's the hardest thing to communicate. It's hard for us to believe it. Right? Even when you know it, you forget. You forget a lot. We forget a lot. I mean, I'm not really asking this question just to think about it. I mean, is there anyone who hasn't felt left behind at least once in the last 24 hours? You know? Is there any, and when we know we're not left behind, it changes everything. If we could know it, if we could live it, the whole world would be different.